What's up, PJ?
Hey, what's up?
Dude, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
so
you. Sorry, dude. I don't watch your other ones, so I
no,
don't
it
know what the
doesn't
vibe
even
is,
it
but
doesn't even matter. No, it's really chill. It's really chill. I mean, the title is getting good, but we kind of just, I mean, that like the general topic of the podcast is like self-improvement, but it getting good applies to everything. And
yeah,
I just
it does.
yeah,
Yeah. You take the same melee tactics and put it somewhere else.
exactly. You mentioned just before we started that you were gonna do a tournament at the Gaming Hub.
Yeah, yeah. Well, first of all, did you know the gaming hub went down?
Right, yeah. It's
Okay.
so sad.
So, yeah, I had a whole plan. I had it written down. Me and Luis, also Luis moved to Arizona, by
Oh,
the way.
wow.
So we were going to host a tournament before we left. We're going to do like a quarterly big tournament, and
Man.
we were going to do like this documentary thing with you to like
Oh,
make it popular. And because if you look at what started everything, it was you only.
yeah,
It was you being nice to everyone in the 209,
yeah.
playing your secondaries because we were too bad to be your ICs.
Right.
Uh, then eventually, you had to switch to ICs for Zayd and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But like you were the forefront to start it. We were gonna bring it back with some videos with you.
Dude,
That
I
was
would have been so down. Honestly, that was the saddest thing of COVID for me. I mean, aside from people getting sick, I mean, but like for me personally, the aftermath of businesses going out of business.
Mhm.
Like I had been waiting for a place like the Gaming Hub for so long, and they had the Ultimate Scene going already. They were inviting me over to sell art, and I was giving like the venue a piece of the commission too, for whenever I made
Mhm.
sales. And we had something so good going, and the guy was so cool. The owner was so cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it's just
COVID,
like,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Like, when are we gonna get another opportunity like that? You know?
I know, and Hax's monitor thing he was doing, monitor melee,
Yeah.
that code stuff. Well, I went to the gaming hub a week before the lockdown
Uh
started,
huh.
and I tried it, and I'm like, hey, this is working really good, and we
Uh
have
huh.
like 20 monitors available.
Oh my
He'll let me use.
god.
We
Yeah.
were gonna do Hax's nightclub in
Yeah.
Modesto.
Yeah, so insane. Like we could have streamed it. Like,
I told him, I'm like, hey, dude, it looks like this COVID thing's happening. I'll be back in 3 weeks.
yeah. Oh my god. Seriously, so sad, man. Yeah, because I had all these prints printed out because he was letting me go over there and draw and sell stuff, man.
Hmm.
Anyway, well, here we are now. I know that when I don't remember if I approached you or if you approached me, but we were gonna talk about like marketing in general. Because you saw my
Yeah,
video
yeah.
about like I was just I have like a pretty loyal YouTube base. A lot of them are just artists who found my animation tutorials. And
Hmm.
then whenever I put out random videos of me drawing, I get like 50 to 100 views, and people are commenting and they say, I wanna they they say they give me comments about like can you make this kind of video next or something like that.
Hmm.
And I haven't, me, I've for 5 years now, almost 5 years, I've just been doing commissions, and it's been somewhat steady, but I've had up and down times.
Yeah,
But
you
I,
said you're doing okay, like
yeah.
like compared to a year ago or something.
Well, the thing is, last September, I got kind of sick, in a way, like I had like digestive problems, and basically I had to get my gallbladder taken out, surgery.
Oh snap! Okay.
Yeah. So after that, like I was in the hospital for like a few days,
Hmm.
and then it took me a while to before I could like actually work because I was in pain. But basically I lost like my status on Fiverr. That was like, because if you have a good,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
I've used Fiverr. Yeah, I know
Oh,
what you
right,
mean.
yeah. So if you have a
Yep.
good account, it kind of does the marketing for you.
Hmm.
In a way, there's like an algorithm there. So I had
Hmm.
to like build it back, and I was like really trying to catch up.
I remember
Um,
those Facebook posts. I
yeah,
remember.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
So that's what
yeah,
happened. You had
yeah,
some problems, and then everything went down. Got it.
yeah. But
That
in
sucks. That
general,
sucks.
I don't grow that much because I don't really focus on it, and a lot of times I
Yeah, that's
feel
what I
kind of
wanted to talk
lost.
to you about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't really know where to begin. I actually, because one of my friends gave me a Skillshare account, and
Okay.
I found marketing classes on there, so I'm gonna start learning. Yeah,
You mentioned Gary Vee. I'm like, Andre's watching Gary Vee. I don't know
yeah,
how much you watch him, but like he gives you what you need.
pretty much. Yeah, I would say so.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And all right, so you listen to Gary Vee, but I don't see you. Okay, first of all, I wanted to ask you, you're probably busy drawing those commissions
Yeah,
daily. Yeah, you're
yeah,
probably right. And so when do you actually make the content for the other platforms? Well, you probably don't.
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
sucks, huh?
yeah. So that's why it like I just have to like find time. Well, the thing is too. I mean, this is this is kind of a personal weakness, is that I find social media very tedious. I find,
Yeah, it is.
stuff
Of
like that,
course.
advertising stuff like that. I find it like a hassle. Um, so there was a
All
time
right,
actually
yeah.
where I had an assistant, and she was like, I would just pay her a small amount just to like help me with social media posts and stuff. But she's still down, but she's not available right now because she's going through other stuff.
Mhm.
So I gotta do it myself, and I'm just like, okay, I just gotta do it.
Yeah, I was gonna mention, yo, if you don't like it, just pay someone to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's actually the play. I think it's kind of fun. I think. Well, I take other people's artwork from. Remember, I told you I have a game. I won't go into specifics,
right,
but I'm
right.
making a game,
Hmm.
and I have like 6 artists I'm working with,
Oh
and
wow.
they bring me the stuff, and I do the programming, and I do the marketing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
like, for the stuff I can't do, go pay someone. And if you're the artist in this situation, go pay for an editor. Go pay for
yeah,
a
yeah,
marketing dude.
yeah. Uh, um, Well, yeah. So we're not gonna talk about the game. That's
Mhm,
like basically NDA for you, right? Basically.
mhm. It is,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. So, what do you do? Like, I mean, I do listen to Gary Vee, but like coming from you, what do you do to like market the game, basically?
Yeah, what do I do? Dude, this is sick. This is the fun stuff. This is stuff I think you can copy, man. Well, first of
Yeah.
all, do you have a TikTok?
No, I don't. I'm a
Dude, it's
boomer, dude.
broken. Dude, I
I.
made one TikTok hit 4 million views,
Oh my god.
and it wasn't even that much. You would It's it's not even that much, dude, it's not even that much, and, what happened was I saw that directly linked to my Twitter. I got, like, 10,000 followers on Twitter,
Yeah.
directly went to play my game, numbers my own analytics went up,
Yeah.
like, that's how broken it is.
Dude, I've heard. Everyone is asking me, "Hey, you got TikTok?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm a boomer. I'm still on YouTube, and
So, no, YouTube's fine.
I know YouTube's good. YouTube's classic, right? It's immortal. But yeah, I know Gary Vee did talk about that, and he talked about like how much how much of an advantage there is in being a first adopter. It's not too late, you think, right? Like for me,
No, no, no,
absolutely
because
not.
people are doing this on TikTok.
Right, right,
Whereas
right.
YouTube, they're like, "Oh, that's cool. Click, watch 20-minute video."
Yeah,
TikTok,
yeah,
it's like Andre video, someone else, Andre video.
yeah.
You can
I
throw in
see,
100 videos there.
I see. And how's the algorithm on there? Like, does it use hashtags or
No, they'll
no
just show
hashtags?
it. You don't have to put any description. You don't have
Wow.
to do anything. They do everything for you. I want you to try it.
Okay, I'll
Like,
try
go
it.
see. Hey, maybe even if you only get 100 views, where those 100 people come from? They weren't
Yeah,
going to your YouTube.
right.
No one is going to find your YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of rude, but you know what
No,
I
no, no,
mean.
no. I get you. I get you. I get you. Because the algorithm. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
Isn't that
just gonna
crazy?
hop in and experience it for myself. Then I'll
Yeah,
get
now let's talk
TikToker.
about what you could do, dude. Look at
Yeah.
this, man. First of all, you make commissions, right? And people
Yeah.
ask you, who cares what they ask you actually? Because you can make you're creative enough to make your own story around it.
Hmm.
And you're creative enough to record yourself every single day on your Twitch stream. Why don't you just talk about like what you're doing
Hmm.
and then just clip those parts for TikTok, for YouTube?
Like,
Why aren't
what's
I
up,
seeing Twitch
guys?
VODs? You don't have
Yeah.
to do that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, I got a commission for this today. I'm gonna be drawing blah blah blah. You cut up your whatever you did, whenever you talk during your Twitch stream,
Yeah.
and then that's your YouTube video, and then you
Hmm.
take that and there's your 15-second TikTok for every
Oh,
single clip.
wow. Can you do it on PC, or does it all have to be mobile for TikTok?
Oh, you have to mobile it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine. All right. I'll make a
that's
way.
fine. It's not that
Yeah.
big a deal.
Yeah. Dang, I'll be a TikToker. There was some word going around. Among uh, scared, afraid boomer people that TikTok is really aggressive with data collection and sending it to China.
Oh
You heard about
yeah,
that?
China. Yeah, I had to ignore that part
Okay, okay.
for its algorithm.
I mean, that's the thing too, because the younger generation, they hear that stuff and they're like, I don't care.
Who
I get
cares?
43
Yeah.
million followers, you know. Um, and also, can you break this misconception for me? If it's a misconception,
Mhm.
as far as I know, I mean the our how old people see TikTok is like it's just a bunch of kids doing dances and weird challenges and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, that I don't think that's the case anymore. I
Okay,
think it
okay.
was 2 years ago with Musically and whatnot. I think that
Mm-hmm.
was 2 years ago. Time flies with COVID.
Yeah.
Um, uh, there's a whole bunch of adults on it now. I think Gary's even mentioned that, but I didn't
Right,
look up the
right.
stats.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Mhm. Well, what'll happen is they'll put your followers in the art category of kids who like to look at artwork,
Mm-hmm, hmm.
and you'll be in their algorithm.
Oh, I see. Um, how does the music thing work? Do you know how that works? Because when people do the dances, a lot of them use like
Huh?
copyrighted songs as
Oh yeah,
content.
dude. They TikTok supplies you with all the music
Okay, so they have like a
because of
partnership
the
with all that,
uh-huh.
with all the
I don't
music.
know
Okay,
how
that makes
that's
sense.
working. That seems
Yeah.
illegal, the amount of songs they have on there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would imagine it's because they have some kind of partnership with the music industry. It would only make
That's like
sense.
billions of dollars. It
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense why they have every single song on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm about to be a TikToker thanks to you.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
And
I think I will.
directly connect your YouTube to it.
Right. Right.
All you're doing is extracting. You're not
Yeah.
growing a TikTok. You're not. It's gonna go away.
Right.
You're pulling them straight to your YouTube.
Okay.
And I don't think
Okay.
Twitch matters to you. I wanted to tell you, like, why do you still go on Twitch if your YouTube kind of has more followers, isn't it?
That's true. I mean, the thing is, okay, okay, another thing I could try is streaming on YouTube because,
Hmm.
um, yeah, my YouTube does grow a bit faster, and, well, the thing is, the only reason I stay on Twitch is because it's comforting, and also I can get away with streaming copyright music whenever because no one clips me, right? And the archives of Twitch auto mute the
Yes.
videos, and you don't get a strike. Whereas on YouTube, you get a strike. And I just enjoyed listening to
Oh,
music.
snap. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. But it's okay. I mean, if I do YouTube,
Mm.
I'll just like stop listening to copyright music.
Ah, that
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. Hey, why don't you just multi-stream too? You know your Facebook's kind of popping. You're a Facebooker.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Like
yeah.
you have fans on Facebook, and your fans on Facebook are just your friends, and you have a lot of friends.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I use everything kind of equally. Like, I get work from Instagram, Twitter,
Hmm.
Facebook. I get like Discord. Wherever. I just use it all. So, like you said, I'm just gonna use TikTok as another way.
Extract.
Yeah, but I gotta experiment with it because I don't really know what kind of content to put on there.
Yeah, that's tough. Uh-huh. And you're not doing your own thing, kind of. You're kind of just making stuff for other people.
Right. Yeah.
Not
Well.
everyone's gonna care about the stuff you make for other people.
Yeah. I do have animations.
Animations are OP.
Yeah.
People want to see stuff move. You're kind of crazy. You're kind of a crazy artist if you didn't know that. Like you're
Yeah.
making animations and
Right.
everything looks good.
Yeah. Actually, yeah,
Hmm.
actually animations would be kind of sick on TikTok. You know what?
Yeah.
I just like you said, I just gotta dive in because I I have experience like just putting stuff up in random social medias and just seeing, watching the numbers and trying to not pay attention too much to the numbers and just, trying to let it grow organically. But
Yep. I
the only way
noticed
to
that
find
too.
out but with TikTok is just to dive in. So, yeah.
Dive in, pick a popular character, dude. Make something for it
Yeah, put
if
some
you want, if you have
Naruto
time.
stuff or whatever. Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like Naruto versus Sasuke, 5 second animation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I never want to underestimate like kids, right? Um,
Yeah, you got to pull the kids in, and they'll care about you 5 years later too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like with the whole thing with Doge coins and GameStop and AMC. I'm not saying kids are putting their money into that, but I'm saying do not
Kids took
underestimate.
it to the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do not underestimate memes. Is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think you should. And it's funny you say that, and you're not on TikTok, dude. It's a
I
giant
know, I
meme.
know, I know, I know, I know. You're right. You're right. I should go install it again. Yeah. I mean, I think that's good enough for me as far as like figuring out what to do next. I don't want to well, besides that, what else? Is there any other suggestions or what do you do?
Oh, well, shoot, we briefly talked about where you stream, but man, uh, what else? I started doing YouTube Shorts. You hear about those?
Mm.
It's like it's TikTok for YouTube.
Oh, what? Is that on mobile or is it like
Yeah, yeah. Any video that has like hashtag shorts in it is
oh.
a vertical video that you can. It's literally the same as TikTok.
Oh, wow.
And I noticed it because my mom watches a bunch of those shorts,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh, are old people, like, watching shorts? Old people maybe children are too, because we ain't. You don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah.
about it.
No, I don't know.
I don't do that, but
Yeah.
maybe it's coming. I tried it
Right,
out.
right. Yeah.
Algorithm is not as, hard hitting as
Yeah.
TikTok, but it still works.
I've always been a little behind on this stuff, you know, like the only thing I was kind of an early adopter for was like Facebook and Instagram. But when Vine popped up, I was like, ah, that's just another
Oh.
thing I gotta, you know. And then Vine died. I was like, oh yeah, of course it died. But people still got big on Vine. There are still Vine
Yeah, those guys
people.
are still popular too.
Yeah.
Those
Um.
celebrities.
Yeah. Just hop on it. Whatever's trendy. That's what I gotta start doing. Yeah. Because you know I tend to
Kinda,
avoid it.
yeah.
I tend to avoid it.
Don't be boomery.
I know. I know.
Don't be boomery. What I would do is I would like watch what apps kids are on,
Uh.
and then those are probably going to be popping. When I was in high school, everyone was on Snapchat,
Right.
and like, yeah, that was fun. That
Yeah.
was popping on Snapchat back then.
Yeah. I mean, is do you think that I mean that phase is that still going? I don't. I mean, I use
Snapchat's
it, but
dying now.
oh,
No.
okay. Wow.
Then the old people hop on, right? And then it's
Right,
over.
right. Yeah, no, that's me, dude. I can't believe like oh what I'm 31, right?
Uh-huh.
I still feel like a kid inside sometimes.
Yeah, because we are.
Right, but it's like because I don't socialize with actual kids, you know, which would be weird. I am
Yep.
literally behind now on whatever's the kids are doing.
And
Uh
you know what sucks is, I don't want you to accidentally put your self-esteem on, "Well, shoot, I make all this artwork, I do all this work, and no one cares about it,
yeah.
or I'm not getting any views on Instagram or whatever." Well,
No,
that's not the
yeah.
case. You just might suck at marketing. Your art's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't really worry about that stuff. I don't really worry about that stuff too much, and I never have. But I want to start now, and I guess I
Mhm.
have the emotional foundation to not really be affected by the numbers. Because
That's
I always
good.
tell
A lot of
people,
artists do.
yeah, I always tell people, especially when they're on Twitch, I'm like, you got to get used to the time of like having zero viewers for many hours.
Mhm.
But then again, I've been streaming for 5 years, and I still have times where I have zero viewers for several hours, and that means I'm obviously like not pushing a certain way.
Yeah, not pushing wrong, just
Yeah,
try something else.
yeah,
Mhm. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what we're here to talk about.
yeah.
I can tell you, like, what I told you TikTok was cool, but that wasn't, like, game changing for me. Like,
Mm,
those people stuck around, a little bit of them stuck around, but, like, I have, like, macro places where I get organic reach. One is Twitter.
mm,
Like, some of my posts blow up on there. Artists do a good job. People
yeah,
like it.
yeah.
Um, Game websites, like, just me being on there brings in 400 players a day, maybe.
Wow. Oh my God.
I get 4,000 players a day, by the way. But like I'm saying, if it's on 5 different sites, 400 here, 400 there, 400 there, just from being
Yeah,
on there. I'm not even marketing. It's just people are on those
yeah,
sites. So
yeah,
what
yeah,
is that for you? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out.
yeah. Right, right, right. Dude, this PJ the Secret Life, man. I know you can't talk about the game, but yeah, whenever I mean, when you're mentioning to me now, I was like, whoa, really? Yeah,
Yeah. It's weird, huh?
yeah,
It's cool though. It's like my second job. It's fun.
yeah.
I took today off just so I could program.
Right. What else are you up to? I mean, what do you do for a job? Your day job?
Oh, I'm programming at Gallo.
Oh, okay, okay, nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Normal. That's my normal office job, and
Yeah.
then right after work, I'm managing all my other stuff,
Right.
the
How
game,
old are you?
and then melee. I'm 25.
25. Nice. Yeah. Dude,
Almost
nice.
forgot.
You actually beat me in the last tournament I played.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not your first
Yeah.
time beating me though. You did
No,
beat
I
me
don't.
also at um
Button check.
yeah, button check once. Wait, was it button check? I thought it was that one that Edward hosted.
Did I beat you there too?
Yeah. Oh, I guess you did. I guess you beat me like 3 times now. Let's go.
Oh
No, four
shoot.
times because that was 2 sets in the last one. Yeah.
Dang. Oh, that's true. That's true.
I thought I could go
Yeah.
chic.
I guess it's.
Hey,
No,
my
it's.
chic
I
wasn't
guess
bad though,
it's
right?
not.
I had the lead and I just dropped
It
some stuff.
could. Yeah. Don't drop the stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have scared me if you didn't drop the stuff. But I
Yeah.
wasn't scared. That's what I was looking for. And
That's
I
good.
wasn't scared of your ices that much
Yeah, yeah.
because for some reason I knew when you approach, even though we haven't played in a long time,
Hmm.
I just know Andre approaches right here. He's gonna approach
Yeah, yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah.
Called it out. He's
Yeah.
gonna stay in the corner. I'm just gonna F tilt him.
Yeah.
Stuff
That
like
was good.
that.
No, yeah, there was a lot of footsies there. I was trying to get past it, but again, I was like dropping some wave dashes, kind of frustrating myself inside a little bit. And it feels good to lose, honestly, for me, because I went into that tournament thinking it was free, and then I saw you enter, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have a challenge here. I don't know any of them are said players. Turns out like one or two of them
Mhm.
are pretty decent. I ended up beating that toasted guy in a Roy Ditto. Did you see that in the bracket?
Toasty's going Roy now. He's so funny, dude.
Isn't
I
he
love
pretty?
Toasty.
Like, is he pretty good? Like, I don't know anything about.
He's that pretty good Luigi. I don't know what's going on with
Ah,
Roy.
dude,
I don't
Roy
know what he's doing.
sucks. Yeah, Roy's terrible.
Maybe he's a really goofy guy. He's really
Yeah.
funny. Maybe he
I
just
feel
wants
it.
to goof
I
off.
feel it. Yeah, I feel
His
it.
Luigi's
That's.
freaking great.
I mean, just, I was going like, I was trying to win every set with like different characters. I
It's,
played. There was one guy I played a best of 5, and I played a different character every game. And
that was blue, wasn't it? Two on a stick.
yeah, 26. Is that blue?
That's blue.
That's
That's Connor.
blue. Oh
Yeah.
my god! I thought it was somebody
I
else.
wanted to see him freaking ices Marth this, dude. I wanted to see you versus him like an actual set,
I
and
didn't.
you
I
guys
didn't
get
know it
the
was
new
him. I thought it was
characters.
some random new Marth player.
Nah, he changed his name.
I would have respected him more if I knew it was him.
I know.
I
I
went
know.
Mario and Link, and he started like stepping it up in like the end of the set
Connor
when I was.
beats me, by the way. If you didn't,
Oh
I
really?
have terrible time against Marth and
Wow,
Falco.
that's hilarious. Wow, that's funny.
Dang.
Yeah, that was a funny result then, because now that I know it was him. Anyway, I wonder, did you watch or I guess we're talking about Melee now, but you do play Melee, and I'm
Every
actually getting
single
more into Melee now,
Mhm.
because after COVID we have Slippy, and I think for me it's great because some people miss IRL tournaments, but for me, I mean, I'm married, I can't really go out as much, and I don't
Yeah,
mind playing a
yeah.
tournament from the comfort of my own home. So I'm actually trying to get more into it. I want to enter Frame Perfect Series tomorrow, unless something else comes up.
Did I miss? Who hosts that one?
Music King hosts it, and it's a LA. Wait, what is it? It's a qualifier for Summit Champions League.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know about that one.
yeah,
I want to try it too.
yeah. Go for it. Hopefully, unless something comes up tomorrow, I might end up being busy tomorrow. You never know with married life. But hopefully, I can enter. Yeah. Anyways, did you watch the documentary with PPMD?
The metagame, the new one?
Yeah, yeah. Did you watch
Yeah,
it? I
of
missed
course,
it.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, snap. Did you catch
yeah.
up? Oh, he didn't
No,
put it up yet, did
no,
he?
he didn't put it up, and I think it's somewhere behind a paywall. I don't know. I don't know if it's
Okay.
going to YouTube or not.
It wasn't amazing.
It wasn't.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's probably making all those changes.
I see. I see. Okay. I did hear about though, because I know you're a big PPMD fan. Um, are you still?
As of as of late, dude, he's kind of making me mad, dude.
Oh, really?
First of all,
Why?
he he came back to the scene on Twitch and started streaming every single
Yeah, yeah.
day, and he played Dead by Daylight for a year straight.
What?
What were you following him? He played Dead
No,
by
I
Daylight
never
for a
watched
year
it.
straight.
Oh
I
my
don't get
god.
it. This dude is like supposed to be so smart and so good at melee, and he doesn't
Yeah.
even play the game when he comes
Well,
back.
I mean, have you seen his YouTube lately? He's actually been
Yes.
making more videos.
It's great.
Yeah, those are really good. That's why I've been focusing on him more because I thought he'd like just started, like
He just made me mad, and now I'm not a PB fan. All right, that's it.
okay. Fair enough. But the new stuff is
I
good.
even changed to back to blue Falco. You remember I played blue when we first started,
Yeah.
and I switched to green.
So basically, you are a big fan. You're just salty that he wasn't playing Melee for a while.
That was stupid. Oh well. He on like 1,000 subs just to play Dead by
Oh
Daylight.
my god, I see. Well, I mean, he's back on it. He's still amazing from the footage I'm
Yeah,
seeing.
have you seen his
Um,
Marth? It's crazy.
yeah, I mean, he's like low key better than Zane at some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like especially his offense, I think is he takes initiative a lot more often than Zane does, and it's very clean. The spacing is very clean, and the thing that amazes me the most is his commentated videos where he's like trying to teach players.
Yeah,
You know,
while he's playing.
yeah, those are really good because the way he notices things and uh plans stuff out and calls stuff out really quickly. That's really amazing to me, and I'm trying to emulate that in my own play.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
can
want
hear his voice when I play now.
yeah.
When I'm trying to watch what my opponent is doing, like, what would PP say right here?
Yeah, he's like,
Clearly, I'm noticing him full hopping here, blah, blah,
yeah,
blah. I'm
yeah.
gonna punish you with the
So,
shine.
yeah, he'd be like, so what do we know? What do we know about Falco Marth? What do we know? That's what he says. Um, Another thing I wanted to mention though, I know I again I didn't watch the documentary, but he mentioned Tao of Jeet Kune Do, by Bruce Lee.
Oh, that was a meme, right? He posted a video saying, "Don't read the book."
Oh, really? No, I started reading it. It's actually pretty
Oh, no.
sick. I started reading it. I got memed on, but it's actually pretty sick. It talks a lot about like emptying your mind.
I'm sure the book is great. It's just,
Yeah.
will it help you with melee? He said, "Nah, probably not."
Oh, I see. No, no, it is helping me. I mean, I guess I'm able to siphon some wisdom from Bruce Lee on it, because even the
Mhm.
first 5 pages are already changing the way I move, changing the way I breathe. It's
Yeah,
pretty.
it's not that weird, dude. It's not
Yeah,
that weird because he was the same guy who was recommending the inner game of tennis back
right.
when I started 2015.
Yeah.
I messaged him on Reddit. He said, "Read this book," and I
Yeah,
read it because PP told me to read a book.
yeah. I have that one too. I got the PDF. So I'm about to read that one too. I'm about to read Tal of Jeet Kune Do. I'm about to read Inner Game of Tennis, get my mental game on point.
I think that's all that matters too, because we
Yeah,
can press the buttons. If any new IC's tech comes out, I'm pretty sure you can learn it in a day.
yeah,
Same
yeah,
with me. Any new Falco stuff, I'll learn in a day. The
yeah,
rest is mental. I beat
yeah,
Andre because I knew he was going to approach here and
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Here, that's
yeah.
it. That's all that's left.
For me, I've been kind of leaning into the fact that I play a lot of characters.
Mhm.
Because people have told me for the longest time, you played so many characters, and why don't you just focus on ICs? And I'm like, yeah, but it gets boring, and that's just me. I'm kind of being self aware with the fact that okay, I do get bored if I just play one character, and it's not like my IC skill goes away really. It just doesn't like increase that much. But the reason I like playing a lot of characters, it increases my perspective of the game. Um, like I learn where the strengths of these characters are in certain situations by playing them.
Mhm.
So I've actually been playing Peach and Puff lately. I always felt that like in 2008, 2009, when I realized why Mango's so good, it's because he's playing Falco and Fox, but it's because he was a Puff player that he plays the way he does, right?
Yeah. Is it because the slowness breaks the
Not really.
slow?
It's with Jigglypuff, you have to call out people's movement, or else she's not good. Right,
Okay.
you got to find the jumps. You got to intercept the Fox Illusion, Falco side B. You got to like bait Marth's whiffs and stuff like that. It's a lot of counter hitting. It's like basically Puff is like Floyd Mayweather. You just kind of chill and let people come to you, and then you whiff punish them.
Okay,
Um,
that's great.
yeah.
That,
So
that's great for learning, dude.
yeah. So I've been playing a lot of Jigglypuff, and Jigglypuff. I'm finally not bored playing Jigglypuff, because all these years I tried Puff and I'm like, oh, it's so boring. But I get it now. Um,
You going with a different mentality, and now it's fun.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
reset like that with Falco. I'm like, all right, well, Falco, I could press the buttons and beat anyone unranked. But if I go in with a different mindset, like I'm gonna learn this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna only approach with this laser,
Yeah.
then it gets fun.
Do you watch Kira's channel? It's SSBM tutorials.
Um, well, shoot, he kind of stopped, right?
No, he's been bringing back more videos.
He brought it back to market his game.
No, I know he did. I worked on that. I worked on that game.
Oh snap! No
Yeah, I did.
way.
I did some character designs early on in development.
All right, he's freaking he's getting us though. I mean, the videos are all right, but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
came back to market
That's true.
for
That's
sure.
true. I know. That's no, but that's what this is all about, right? We're talking about marketing. I mean, Kira's doing he's doing work. His game looks
I'd
cool.
say that's lying. I'd say he's making a video for this, trying to sell us this.
Well,
That's not being honest.
I don't think the actual SSBM tutorials videos are being disingenuous. I think they're pretty good videos, the ones he's putting out.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know how many wish lists he gets off of it because I doubt it's a whole bunch.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder.
I wonder.
I don't think it's zero though.
No, I don't think it's zero
Yeah.
because you got
So,
loyal fans. You
yeah.
got fans in the back.
Yeah. Um
What
yeah.
about the videos? You're gonna tell me about like that Falco one he made?
I forgot what I was going to say about
Yeah, he made he made one titled like 5 things Mango's Falco does that you don't, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what a
yeah, yeah.
clickbait, dude! But
Yeah.
I watched it, and nothing like special. It's for the kids. It's for the
Yeah.
new Falcos.
I mean, as a non-Falco main, I thought it was pretty informative. You know,
Yeah, it was because
laser
Mango does cool
dashback.
things with lasers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, I okay. So this is just a random thing, but playing Jigglypuff, right? And I was thinking about Bruce Lee's book about Tao of Jeet Kune Do and about the
Mhm.
emptying of the mind, right? And
Uh-huh.
okay, so I'm gonna like be jumping around topics here, but do you watch Core A Gaming's videos?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah, those are really good. And one of the videos he
Those
made
are
was
great.
called "Fast and Slow Thinking." You remember that one?
No.
Okay, so he talks about like slow thinking is like when you're planning, thinking of strategy, having a game plan, and you're thinking about the game mechanics and what beats what, and what move should I do here. You're basically thinking about things and trying to make decisions based on that, right?
Mhm.
That's slow. Whereas
Is he
if
talking about during the game, during the match?
either during or before or after,
Okay.
you know what I mean. But
Okay.
and then once you're in the game, the actual decision making, the actual pressing of the buttons, it's kind of it's a lot
Subconscious,
less. Yeah, yeah, it's not very conscious. Yeah. Um,
right?
but the thing is, if you're actually not great with a character, you have to think. You have to put in the time to like figure out what moves am I supposed to press. And so I kind of entered this like Zen mode when I was playing Jigglypuff because I'm not that experienced with Jigglypuff, and I was like, this fox is all over me. How do I escape? And I was kind of just like, I had to like take a deep breath and be like, okay, and I just cleared my mind, and I was just reacting, and I was like pressing buttons where I normally wouldn't, and I was just kind of being random, and it was working, and I felt I learned something from it. I was like, I'm tapping into something about Melee that I haven't yet, and I think I can evolve from this.
Did you think you could do that with ICs though? If
Yeah,
you
definitely, definitely.
Okay.
I played Ices right after that, and I was like doing some
Oh,
better stuff. Yeah, yeah. Um,
that's cool. That's kind of like a flow state.
yeah, yeah. I've been
Hmm.
really focused on that. Flow state, achieving it.
Achieving it whenever you want. That seems kind of.
No, 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 not whenever I want, but when drawing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Well, what
pretty.
is difficult when you're drawing now?
So the thing is, I would say like this is kind of comparing apples to oranges, but I would say I'm better at Melee than I am at drawing. Only
Okay.
because I've put in more time practicing. I've competed a lot more. I've put more thought into it. And when I'm drawing, a lot of times I'm just thinking about the business aspect of it, about getting this done so I can move on to the
Mhm.
next thing, right? And a lot of times when I'm drawing, I'm not actively like going out and learning more anatomy or practicing gestures and stuff or perspective and things like that.
Mhm.
And I do need to spend more time, academically with drawing and actually, trying to improve the quality of it. Um, so I'm kind of still in the slow thinking mode, and it's very
Making
rare when
autopilot
I, yeah,
missions, I guess. Yeah.
yeah,
You're just finishing it up.
yeah. And I very rarely I'm able to achieve flow state in drawing. It's when I'm animating, like and a lot of times like I'm moving, like let's say I'm moving an arm around,
Mhm.
um and I'm just drawing it in different directions. uh I kind of get in the zone, and then time passes by, very quickly. That's when right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
for sure. I only achieved flow state in melee like twice,
Mm.
and I noticed that everything on the side of like I couldn't see. I'm just looking at Andre. You know, everything else was blurred out.
Yeah,
You're just like drawing arms like for
yeah,
2 hours.
yeah, yeah. It's a very addicting feeling. I mean, I think in melee, I reach it quite quickly. I would say,
Mhm.
especially as ICs and in matchups that are like quite easy for me. Like for example, there's a random fox, average fox in net play is very easy to beat. And I think maybe I'm not achieving like a maximum flow state in a way that's challenging me, but I'm able to kind of get in the zone quite quickly. So I
It's a good I think have you seen that graph of like challenging
yeah, yeah,
versus
the
yeah,
flow channel. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and, that I noticed yeah, the 2 times I went to flow, it sounds like I'm going Super Saiyan, but the 2 times I went to flow, it was I was fighting Alex and I was fighting Jamie at a
Right.
particular time when I sucked, but they were a little bit better than me.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it feels best. Like melee feels the most satisfying when you're fighting someone that's like they're barely better than you. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, well, shoot, remember when I said this is why I liked you in the 209?
Right.
You would play your secondaries, and we could
Yeah. Yeah.
almost barely,
Yeah.
almost kinda beat Andre's Falcon,
Yeah.
and then as soon as we got a little bit better, here comes the ICs. It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, here's a good challenge." It was
Right.
crazy.
You know
But
what's
you
funny
barely
about
got
that
it.
is what's funny about it is I'm not consciously trying to train you guys, right? But because it's too easy for me, exactly like the flow channel, it gets boring. So I feel like okay, I'm gonna challenge myself by playing a random character, you know,
Yeah,
and then it
yeah,
challenges you
we
guys.
both
So
learned.
it puts us on the same level playing field. Obviously, I don't need to do that anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure like what on the last melee PR for 209, I was like ninth. I'm pretty sure I'm still ninth because you guys are like hella good.
You trained us enough to actually maybe you didn't train us enough, you kept us having fun enough to keep playing and get better.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Every time I run into Slim Chang on
He's
unranked,
good.
he destroys me. Like he completely
Yeah,
destroys me now. Yeah, I don't get it. He's playing Mario and Luigi, and I'm just getting obliterated. So
that guy's sick, dude. I love
yeah,
that guy. Dude, that guy's so sick, dude. Every
yeah,
time we go to button check and he's there, I'm just like, "What's up, man, dude?
yeah,
Can't wait
yeah.
to lose to you."
I know he beats me every not only every time, but every game. Like it doesn't matter, right? He's just gonna play Mario, Ultimate, Smash 4,
That's
PM,
right, he is
Melee.
good
He's
at
gonna
all.
beat me with Mario. So the last time I beat him, I wobbled him. So it's not a viable strat
It's
anymore.
not viable anymore, sorry. Sorry, Andre.
No, yeah, I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying that that crutch is being gone, and I'm kind of reverting back to my old like mix ups. Yeah, with ices. Yeah,
Mhm. Still fun. That character can still kill you off a
yeah,
grab.
yeah, definitely. And the footsies, exploring the footsies has been really fun. Can you tell me? I mean, this is just some random, more melee stuff. But is there
Uh-huh.
like some special PJ stuff in your Falco that you feel like only you do, or you feel like you've kind of honed?
That's hard to say, dude. That's a question for Alex now, man. I
Oh, I
lost
see.
it. I keep thinking I'm special, I'm doing cool things. Any other Falco's doing that now.
Well, no, when I
Um,
play you, it's clearly not like any other Falco, and I don't know if you're aware of this.
no, I think I lost it. I
Okay,
can try 5,000,000 moves against Alex and lose.
right,
Because
right.
he clearly knows me more than I know myself now. Because why can he cover every single option I do at every single time? It
Yeah,
doesn't make
yeah, I
I
see.
lost it. I don't know. I need to play other people. I hit up
Probably.
Aswell the other day just to see like, well, I lose to Alex all the time. Let me hit up Aswell.
Yeah.
All right, Aswell plays a different kind of fox. He plays a bunch of characters. That was kind of fun. I wanted to hit up Trap Lord. He's kind of busy these days.
Hmm.
I was gonna hit up Zayd, but he's gone. You know.
Right. Yeah. How would the
Um,
games go with Azel?
oh, he beats me, right?
Yeah.
Still, like
Hmm.
he's always beaten me ever since he got like really good.
Yeah.
Um, but neutral wise, yeah, it wasn't as hard as Alex.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think Alex is like the sickest player in the entire world. But
No,
that's
I
probably
feel you.
only because he knows exactly what I'm going to do, and he can't deal with other players
Yeah.
as well.
I dude, that for me, it's like a demon, right? Someone who knows you. For me,
Yes.
the most impossible player for me to beat is not Mango, not Plup, not whoever's top player. It's Kalamazoo, right?
Oh snap!
it's not just the
Yeah,
matchup. It's yeah, it's the way he plays and he punishes you so hard. He doesn't approach. He just and it's just so frustrating for me. And I'm like, oh my god, what do I do?
wait, there's people out there, dude, that just know you.
Yeah, they you just have a demon. Yeah,
We'll figure it out. So when you ask me what my style is, I don't know anymore, dude. Because clearly, if I had a style,
yeah.
would it be that easy to read? Could
Well,
Alex figure it out that easily? I don't know.
first of all, to even claim that someone has a style is like kind of arbitrary, right? But I do notice tendencies in you that I haven't seen from any other Falco. For example, uh, laser dash dance from really far away. I see Falco's laser dash dance at a mid range, but you do it from like the
That's
corner.
possible. Mid is too scary.
Right, right. So maybe you're
You're
just a
gonna
scared
get dashing
player.
across the entire stage.
Yeah,
And so is Marth, and so is Falcon gonna run up with his Nair, and
yeah.
so is everyone. You're right. You have to dash dance a mile away in 2021.
Do you? Do you though? Well, here's the thing.
Kinda.
You by being closer, you create variance. That's why Mango plays the way he does, right? Because
Yeah, but I'm scared.
he does 75% guesses a lot of the time, right? Like
Okay.
that's one of the reasons Mango is good. Like he will throw out a move that is not guaranteed, but it's likely to hit if they do a certain thing, right? It's a
Mhm.
75% guess. Um, yeah. So that's where that for me that's a lot where style comes in, like commitment versus non-committal, and there's a spectrum. How much do players make decisions on that spectrum? Committal versus
Yeah,
non-committal.
no, I agree. That's why
Yeah.
you can do the same things to a different dude that plays the same. I asked you that question in the car a long time ago. Remember when we went to
Mm.
Sacramento?
I don't remember
Uh,
this conversation.
Shoot. We went to SAC a long time ago, 2015 probably. In the car, I was like, "Hey, I noticed this player plays like this. Is it okay if I just like assume he's going to do this move
Mm.
because I've noticed this other guy plays like that?"
Right.
And I was really bad back then, right? And you're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, if they kind of play the same, you could just hard read them
Yeah. Yeah.
with those moves." And that
Yeah.
was new to me. That was when I was really bad.
Yeah. Right. Right. And I think that that applies at all levels of play. And I think
Mhm.
people have different philosophies on that. Like Spark, Zayd doesn't think that way, right? Like Zayd can hard read you, but if it's not the perfect decision, if it's not the correct decision that's more likely to be good in that situation, then he won't do it, right?
Mhm.
Like for example, I used to tell him, dude, with Sheik, sometimes you just have to walk up forward tilt, right? It's gonna hit, but he disagreed with that notion, and he made his own way of playing, a lot more risk averse, but it works for him. So people just have different takes on the game, and they're all
People are
valid.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah. What I don't like is well, Sheik is kind of slow too,
yeah,
but I'm really disliking how fast Fox, Falcon, and Marth are.
uh huh,
Well, I can't dash away from you anymore.
yeah.
I have to
You
shoot a
gotta
laser.
commit. You
Shoot a
gotta do
laser.
something. Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, yeah.
wake up downer. Sometimes you just have to do. I call that the West balls. Wake up downer. Just do it, man.
It's not gonna work, dude.
It might.
Wake up! I know they're gonna dash back, so I'll go in with the laser. That's
Okay.
2021.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everyone's yeah. I in my opinion, I mean, I've always thought that in fighting games, as long as you read, anything is punishable if you read it, right?
Yeah, because then you're
There's
negative frames is what I call it.
yeah.
You're so far ahead, you're negative frames.
That's really yeah. That's funny. Um, no, but yeah, you can punish a dash back by taking space. You know, that's just how footsies is, right? Um, and that's why I like ices because the situations that they can make are so bad. Like the risk reward is so in their favor that it forces the opponent to play a certain way, and that's basically how grapplers
Oh,
work in other fighting games, right?
oh,
Um,
100%. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Um, and it makes it a lot of fun because I just have to do nothing and establish a fear just because of the character I'm playing. It's so funny watching like if I get a marathon unranked, they'll automatically just start platform camping and I'm just chilling. You know, I'm just doing nothing. I'm like, all right, you know, I got some space and I can go in. You know, it's really funny. Um, but yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
actually, playing you, it's kind of counter to me. Like I've always felt that people who are risk averse, um, you know,
won't
there's
fall
you
for
know
your
the what was that?
It won't fall for your, like, easy, attacks in neutral?
Yeah, but also, there's like a push pull in neutral a lot. Like you kind of
Oh
adjust
yeah,
to
there
how.
is. I did go
Yeah.
in on you. I did. At certain times, I would just go in.
Right. Right. Yeah. Um, but a lot at different spots than other Falcos would. Like a lot of times, with ice climbers, you have to call out a laser by dash
Mm-hmm.
attacking,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, and you weren't giving me that at all, and I was like, dang, he's a little. You're like an inch away, huh?
That's all thanks to Alex. He
Yeah, yeah.
punishes every single laser I do every single time.
That's funny. But then I noticed like it was kind of late in the set. I mean I was also in losers. I didn't give myself enough time. If I had, like for example, if I had won the winner set, it would have given me more time to like download. But there was some stuff I was figuring out late in the set that was like actually working. If I did like
Mhm.
a weird semi close range ice block, you would get hit by all four hitboxes of the ice block. And I was like, oh, that's kind of working.
I'm so happy you didn't start ice blocking, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, when we did that set, I was in the chat streaming it to Gage, Luis, and
Oh, really?
Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all watching. It was
Oh,
funny. They
nice.
were,
Awesome.
and as soon as you did that ice block stuff to me, I'm like, guys, that's that I can't figure that out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not. I can't figure that out that quickly, guys. I got everything else. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Uh, I should have done. Yeah, I'm gonna do it more. And then after our set, I started. Our set got me thinking. I don't like losing, so I was gonna try to figure out more stuff for the next time. And
Mhm.
every time I got against a Falco on unranked, I was like trying some ice block stuff, and I noticed that the hitbox is really good and really big. If I do like
Mhm.
a short hop ice block right in front of Falco, there's
Yes.
two hitboxes from the hammer, and then the ice blocks come right above, and then Falco can't go in, and it hits him like four
Can't jump
times.
into it. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. It's good. It's a
yeah,
good move.
it's pretty
I
funny.
can't tell you how to play ices, but that sure was annoying.
Yeah, I got some
keep
stuff.
keep me guessing on when I should jump in.
What was that?
Keep me guessing on when I should jump in, because
Mm,
sometimes I would go super high and try to hit you with a shine, jump
yeah,
back
yeah,
up,
yeah.
and then your ice block was kind of stopping that too.
Mm, yeah. Dude, Falco's so lame. Like,
Oh yeah, I hate him, dude. I still can't Falco Ditto.
oh really?
Yeah, I hate that character. I hate getting lasered.
You hate fighting against it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I love being Falco. Yeah,
yeah.
this is the sixth character in the entire world.
He is fun. I play him a little. I've been spamming every single character, just trying to figure out like new stuff. Um, I think Sheik is like so broken right now. Like with the current
Maybe
CC meta.
having trouble against. Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
mean, she's not good against CC, but her CC is so good. I mean, because she can get so much off it, like CC forward tilt, CC jab leads into everything. I think Sheik's point blank mix up is so good, so safe.
Ah,
She's been a lot of fun.
yeah, yeah. And then you play against someone that could just tech chase you to death.
Yeah, yeah, that's one thing I couldn't do. I think it would have made a difference in our set as Sheik.
Yeah, 100%. Because that's the
Yeah,
fear.
yeah,
I don't want to approach Jason or Zayd.
because
I
they're
don't
gonna
want
tech
to.
chase. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It was a 3-0, right, in your favor, my Sheik.
you took a game.
Oh, I
Oh,
did.
oh wait, did you blow it once? Hold on, was that?
I don't. I think I don't remember. I thought it was a 3-0.
I think it was 3-1. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
But I didn't get tech chases, but the neutral exchanges, I was like doing it. It was pretty even. I was doing well. Yeah,
Yeah, but so they have to go hand in hand now.
yeah,
But this was my problem for a long time, maybe still now, is that if I get a shine on you, you're not dead.
right, right.
Why should my opponent be scared if I get a hit on you?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I can't
yeah.
figure that one out. I can't punish.
That's low key why I'm carried by ICs because the almost all the punish game is based on like really easy hit confirms
hmm
or instant 50/50s with jab that people can't react
Yeah,
to.
that one's pretty hard. That one's pretty hard.
Yeah,
You
I
got to
mean,
play an ices for a little bit to understand that
yeah,
jab.
yeah. I feel like it's game over when someone knows how to CC shine jab.
Yes.
You can do that, right? Like, yeah, it's pretty. I'm like, oh shoot, they know how. Okay, it's over. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, we can talk about melee forever. I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude. When I hit you up for this podcast, I don't know if I have much more to say about marketing. I wanted you to try. I was because
Yeah.
I have you on YouTube. I see your Facebook posts all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you're an artist the same way I have artists,
Mm-hmm.
and those guys like I help them out with marketing as well.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they wanna grow, they don't wanna work a day job.
Yeah.
They wanna just grow their Patreon, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, "Well, shoot, dude, you're making stuff, not posting it anywhere.
Yeah.
How are people gonna find you?"
Yeah, some people are really good with the visibility. Like, I mean, when I first like heard about Patreon, I explored it a little bit, and I found artists who are on there, and some artists are like kind of bad, and but they have a lot of supporters,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that's kudos to them. You don't need skill. It's a different type of skill to be able to reach that many people. So
Yeah, and I think you have it, and I'm trying to relate this to you growing our Melee community,
you're
where
right.
you are nice enough to have a fan base that big,
Yeah.
even if you're not god tier artist.
Yeah. So yeah, what's interesting about that is that I did grow the melee community using the skills I learned from church, actually.
Oh, okay. That's
Because I
cool.
was in youth ministry for a long time, and a
Uh-huh.
lot of that was just like, okay, can you guys bring someone new to the next meeting or something?
Mhm.
We're going to the next retreat. Can you bring someone new? And I
That's
was always, yeah, I applied the same mentality to melee when I was trying to grow the community. Um, I mean, you know the story, right? In like 2014, 2015, I was always getting second place whenever I went to SAC and Fresno.
to DP and Moon Knight, right?
Yeah, DP and Moon Knight, or in Fresno, it was either Bizarro, Mr. Brandendorf, whoever was there.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot about Mr.
So
Dorf.
in
Yeah,
SAC it was Falco.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, in SAC it was Falco. In Fresno it was Ganon. I was always getting second, and I was
Mhm.
like, I had watched Filipino Champ win Evo in 2012, and that was an inspiring story for me because he had the FGTV house. Did you know about that?
Don't know what that is.
So for Marvel versus Capcom 3, they had a house of streamers, like four different professional fighting game players, like him, PR Balrog, and a couple other guys.
Mhm.
And they were literally playing Marvel every day and inviting top players every day. And they had like maybe 1,500 viewers every day. So they were basically being carried by their Twitch channel. It was a
Mhm.
really interesting thing to watch because they were just grinding like extremely high level Marvel every single day. Um, and so Filipino champ after that he won Evo, and he just fell down crying because and it showed that his theory worked, and his theory was that you're only as good as who you play with, which only makes sense, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, 100%.
Um, and so I thinking about that, I was like, I have to grow the local scene if I'm gonna get better at this game without
Oh, I
traveling and getting
see.
second place. I saw it was kind of selfish, right? Because I was like, I want to get better, and the only way to get better is by like finding players who are near me because I don't want to drive, you know.
Yeah, selfish, but you had to do a selfless act.
Yeah, yeah. And what's funny is that around 2015 when Greg started taking over TOing, and this is a little bit of a regret on my part that I stopped TOing because I thought Greg was like doing a good job.
Yeah, he did
Um,
fine.
yeah, and he did well, but I should have pushed more, you know, community like what I was doing before because I was started TOing PM, um, and yeah, it was like PM Smash 4 Melee. That was like the Battlegrounds. That was the good days. It
That
was
was
like
it.
it
Yeah,
peaked.
every single week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tues-
yeah, yeah. I think, yeah. I think Battlegrounds was definitely the peak. Remember
yeah.
when we were sponsored by Battlegrounds? That was funny.
Yeah, that was kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, they're not like giving us plane tickets and stuff, but they gave me $50 for Evo. I was down, you know. I'll take it. That's a sponsor. That's still a sponsor, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, I think Greg did totally fine. I
Yeah,
think, when you did it, it was usually at your house,
yeah,
and that was gonna be hard to maintain.
yeah.
Greg found all these venues for us.
Yeah, yeah. He was really good, like logistically and talking to people. It's just that like, long term, there were some mishaps and then
We
disagreements.
don't
Yeah,
have
yeah. He
Yep,
knows. I've
yep.
talked to him about it before. I've talked to him about it.
Greg was also nice enough to run family-friendly
Right.
tournaments. Nice
Yeah, yeah,
enough to attract people, probably, maybe more for Ultimate. I don't think he
yeah,
cared a whole bunch about Melee. That's okay.
yeah. Yeah, so I mean, obviously there was a missed opportunity with COVID and the gaming hub because that was one of the greatest opportunities You know, the right before COVID, the December tournament right before COVID had 90 plus players for Ultimate.
Did you go to that one?
I did. I got ninth.
That's crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. First of all, but 91 people at
Yeah.
a ultimate tournament. By the way, that one didn't even get posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
I think.
That. Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd these people come from?
I have no idea. Like they're probably just gaming hub people, and they're like, oh my god, there's a local tournament happening. They just all tell each other. You know what? Discord is popping off though. Like they have the each like the local communities are no longer on Facebook, so they're not like all interconnected is in like through Facebook groups, but
Mhm.
local communities have their Discord groups.
Local communities got their Discord, but you have to word of mouth it. I still like Facebook for the
Yeah,
potential of someone sharing it, someone liking it,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then the algorithm kicks in.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
Okay,
For sure.
so that said, I actually want to tell you about something I've been thinking about. I want to host a tournament, but
Okay.
but it so I have a title for it. It's called Automation Iteration, right? It's my
Okay.
New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is to become a robot, right? These are all weird concepts that I'm thinking about, but I want to see how well can I run a tournament through Smash GG with as little effort from the TO as possible, basically.
Oh shoot, you could probably do a whole bunch now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because they have the DQ timers, they have
Uh,
the check-ins. Um, yeah, and you can probably just run it without much effort. The problem is, you still have to be a TO and like report. You got to go in there if they have problems and have rules in place and stuff.
yeah, people have problems. People go to the bathroom, you gotta wait 20 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
that's
But that's why
20
I
minutes.
like DQ timers. If you have a fast DQ timer, just DQ 'em.
Yeah, better go to the bathroom quick,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
But okay, now I think what this automation tournament, I thought about it too. Like, why can't we just kick off our own Modesto Weekly that
Yeah,
isn't even ran by anyone?
yeah. Let's just do it.
What I don't like about it is there's no personality behind it. No one's
I
gonna
see.
join.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I wanted to use your face. I wanted Andre as the star of my next tournament.
Huh.
The little documentary series. But
That's dude. We can still do it. We can still do it. I'm talking to you now.
what are we just lost because of the gaming hub. We just lost like 30 freaking monitors we can use
Yeah.
for Hax's nightclub Modesto.
Right. Well, I'm talking about Slippy now, right?
Oh, I don't
You don't
I
like that
don't
play
care enough
tournaments?
to run a online melee tournament.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
okay, okay, okay. I feel
I
it. I
want
feel
the
it.
in person. I want the good feeling of being in person and going to a
Yeah.
tournament.
Okay. I'll do it then. I'll do it. I'll find a way. Because here's the thing. I mean, there's dozens of Slippy. I mean, the number of tournaments now is actually more than when it was before COVID because of
Mhm.
Slippy, right? And because I browsed through Smash GG, there's like multiple tournaments a day, and it's like instead of just a local scene, it's like, West Coast is allowed in this,
Mhm.
and the potential for that is really high. The only thing that's holding people back from entering more is incentive, right? And that's
Yeah.
always been that's always been a big thing. And where is the prize pool coming from if so many people have free tournaments? Why would they want to pay for
Uh-huh. Yep.
a tournament? Because nowadays you have rollback rumble where it's free but there's still a prize pool, so it's not only crowdfunded but whatever sponsors they have, so it's hard to
Mhm.
compete with that. um but
Yeah, and plus I don't have to drive 2 hours to go to NorCal.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, can't beat that.
yeah. So it's interesting, like how I'm trying to think about how to like incentivize a tournament, because the only way is like it's a free tournament and there's winner gets however many bucks. That's the reason I entered the den, because I was like,
Oh,
oh
they had the $20
yeah, I
pop
was
on
like,
it?
oh okay, I'm down to try.
Yeah, I just yoinked that real quick, sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't down to try hard enough to like, man, do I want 20? I mean, second place, I
I
no, I
considered
really did
the
want to win though, in losers at least. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, I considered the Merced gang, like, those new players, even though they're not new anymore, but, like, those
yeah,
are the new kids that you
yeah,
had with us, Modesto
yeah,
boys, Stockton
exactly.
boys. Well, it's actually the Merced kids now.
Yeah, I
We should
agree.
grow the Merced people, unfortunately, COVID, but, you know?
Right, right. And when I was looking at the bracket, I was like, okay, this is 9 people, but this is exactly how it was in Modesto when I was trying to grow the scene. 9 people, random free tournament, and let's see who wins, right? And it's
Mhm.
me trolling everyone with random characters. It's exactly the same. Um,
It is
yeah,
exactly the same.
it's
We went
exactly the
5 different
same.
characters by the time we met.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Let's lean into this. I mean, I want to see where we can take. I mean, obviously they're still trying to find a way to play through COVID by hosting Den. And they're still playing every week.
True.
Uh,
Yeah, every Thursday.
I mean, there's got to be a way to like. Do you remember? I don't think you were there, but do you remember No Chill versus Nerds?
I wasn't there, right?
Yeah, you
Oh
weren't there.
shoot.
You weren't there.
I remember the story. I don't think I
Yeah,
was there. Yeah.
hilarious though. They like one of them owed the other guy $120, so they money matched for $120 at War Torn. That was so hype. I think if we can manufacture some kind of beef or something like,
You're
manufacture some
thinking of
kind of narrative.
storylines already.
The storylines, yeah, the narrative. I mean, okay, so you said you wanted to do some kind of documentary thing with me, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that was
You,
something I had been interested for a long time. Because I wanted to make an animated series called Local Scene. Uh,
oh
did you hear about that? Did I ever tell you about that?
no, you didn't.
So
No.
it was called Local Scene, and I wrote a script for it, and it was about the history of 209. And it's funny because I was gonna do each episode featuring a player. So first
Mhm.
was gonna be myself, and then I wanted to talk about KFC. Then I wanted to talk about MacD, canceled now, but
Mhm.
and then I wanted to talk about homemade waffles, and then I wanted to talk
Yep.
about Spark and Azel, and then Traplord.
Mhm.
Like the new gen, but basically how Melee evolved in the 209 over the generations, but each time featured on a different player. Um,
Yeah, that's crazy because I wanted to do that, but not animated, but like with a
yeah,
camera.
yeah. I mean, either way, we could do it. We could still do it, and I think um, we should. I mean, I should really get on that. We should. We could work on it together. I mean, we could do something.
I want a final product first, and my final product was going to be a new tournament series.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to just like record for
For
no
whatever.
reason.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
other stuff to do. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. No, I feel
do
you.
I actually care about hosting tournament? Yeah, I do. I do. But
Yeah.
like not that much.
Yeah. Well, not now, at least.
Yeah, I
When
won't know what I feel like in a few months.
when we all get together again, we'll feel it again. Dude,
Yeah,
now
we
that I think
will.
about it, my bachelor party was like the last time I was really in a large group of people playing Smash.
Yeah, I think everyone.
Yeah.
Those Modesto tournaments that ended up happening after your bachelor party weren't actually as big as your bachelor party.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one of that one was the 90-person
That's
ultimate
ultimate.
tournament. Yeah. Oh,
That
yeah, you're right, right.
different vibe, not
Yeah.
the same people.
Yeah. Um and the other thing too I wanted to try was hosting like other like random games because do you know about Fightcade?
I do. Yes.
Yeah, so I started playing Marvel 2 recently, one of my favorite games as a kid, and I noticed there's a Fightcade scene. Not very many people, like the entire Fightcade server, there's like 12 people searching for Marvel, and half of them are from Mexico, right? So, uh, but like I was thinking if I can have some kind of like online tournament series, I would like to host other games. Um, like I could have people like download a SNES emulator and like net play Street Fighter or something. I don't know who'd be down for something like that, but something silly like that, like side events, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Luis asked me, well, why don't we have PM2? Well, why don't we have
Yeah, exactly,
Street Fighter?
exactly. Yeah.
And I said no, actually. I said no, we stick to one.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, we would want to build from something solid, and everyone
Yeah, yeah.
plays
I think if
melee.
we could do melee, right, then we could
Yeah.
bring another one next time.
Yeah.
Genesis Freak, I'm still rocking my G4 band,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
Genesis has
Yeah.
a whole bunch of games. It's
Yeah.
just we're there for pretty much melee and ultimate.
Yeah. 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 But I think going back to narratives, I think I mean obviously I'm great grandpa now, you know.
Uh-huh.
Um
Oh yeah, can I just tell you what I was going to do with the video?
yeah, dude, yeah, let me hear it.
Grassroots is what I was going to call it, I think.
Ah, okay.
And it was going to be me at your house, like recording something, or you at my house,
Mhm.
uh, you talking about the 209 scene. Maybe not from the beginning, because I kind of
Mhm.
wanted to start it off with like when Zayd, but I guess our time,
Yeah, yeah.
2015,
Yeah.
14 ish, and talk about what we did with those people. You talking about those people because the emotion of you talking about other people will bring people in because like hey I want people to think of me like I'm a cool melee player like
Yeah.
oh I want to try you know I want to be like Andre I want to be like Zayd
Okay, I see. I see. I see. I see.
That was the plan, and it was you. It was you. You're the face
Mhm.
because you started it.
Yeah.
Had to be you. It can't be me.
Right.
Can't be me
That makes
or anyone
sense.
else in our.
That makes sense. I'm a figurehead.
Yeah, you
I'm a
are.
symbol. I'm like this Captain America of this
Tattoo
one.
209 on your forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we gotta keep pushing. I mean, I'm so attached, like there was a moment for me at one of the Greg's tournaments at that other bowling alley. Remember that one far down Yosemite or Scenic?
Yeah, Yosemite Bowl.
Yes, yeah, yeah. That one after one of the ultimate, it was like the first ultimate tournament.
I was there, I think. Yeah. You
Oh
were there
yeah.
too. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got
Youngest.
ninth at that one too.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
0-2. I was out of there real
Oh really?
quick. I didn't have the
um
game. I didn't
oh
have the game.
okay.
I just won.
Yeah. No, I didn't have it either. This was my first time playing. But I still got ninth. Let's go.
You played Smash 4. I didn't.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, that was my second time because I don't know if you know Zex, the brawl player. But
Yeah, I think I do.
he and CGC Gray Fox, Chris Solis, they had an early copy of Ultimate in
Oh.
Daly City, and they were like, "Hey, we're playing. Does anyone want to come over?" I
Oh,
went over to their house.
yeah. Oh, you went there? I
I
remember
went.
Greg posting pictures of that.
Yeah. I went to their house, and I played Ultimate for like a hot second, and then so I had some preparation because that was actually all for a lot of people. That was the first time playing Ultimate, that tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a good turnout. It
Yeah.
got way too big in there, or way too many
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Anyway, at the end of that tournament, I remember Greg looking at me, and he's like, "Dude, Andre, you're not retired. I know you still want to play." And deep down in my heart, the only reason I retired, quote unquote, is because I wanted to pursue marriage. Right? There was a
Yeah.
girl, yeah, and I was like, I cannot just keep spending my time not really making money and pushing this, trying to be a competitor. And if I'm not
Mhm.
winning already, it would take a long time for me to like catch up. And so I'm like, okay, I got to make some sacrifices and I got to like focus on my career.
Even if you did get number one, you wouldn't be making fat stacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's just the nature of Melee.
Yeah. And so I leaned in more into my career, more into my relationship. And now there's an opportunity with Slippy for me that I'm seeing that I can kind of like hop back into the scene and kind of still live the dreams that I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And I see myself more as like a sensei figure. Because I'm literally coaching now. I just coached some guy this morning, Ultimate. I'm doing that
I
through
saw that
Fiverr.
Fiverr post. Yep.
Yeah.
I've stalked you a little bit, not that much, but yeah, I saw.
All
Sorry,
right.
I don't click everything, but I saw your Fiverr.
Yeah. But yeah, I've gotten quite a few students. It's actually a really interesting experiment because I've gotten a surprising amount of brand new players like actually paying for coaching through Fiverr. I thought I would get people who are like somewhat casual or somewhat competitive who want to do better in tournaments because I know how to coach someone from decent to good, right? Or good to great. But it's hard to coach someone from total noob.
I know. What's the advice? Just play some more. Learn the
Yeah,
tech.
I just give them like basic movement drills. I teach them some mechanics and stuff like that as much as I can in an hour. And it's really up to the player. Like I know they say like they want to win tournaments and stuff, but I know the truth. Like, yeah, I can get.
When you first met Zaid, or you're like, this kid's gonna like try. Like this kid's got it.
Yeah.
Anyone that walks in the room, like when I first started playing Trap Lord back when I could beat him,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm like, yeah, this kid's gonna try. He'll beat me eventually.
Yeah. It's funny because like I don't want them to catch up deep down, but I know they will. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll never forget like the. I mean, I know Zaid's talked about it often. Where his story was that he read David Serlin's Playing to Win when he was young. Yeah, when he was young. So and he credits that book.
Am I crazy or is that the chess one?
No. It's fighting games. Yeah, it's fighting games.
My bad.
Yeah, it was Street Fighter. So Zaid attributes that book to giving him the mentality to beat me, even after getting wobbled multiple times a week. Like like I beat him in like probably over 40 sets. Yeah.
Not only sets, you guys were playing freaking money matches, first to 10 every single time.
That's right. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it because I was like, finally, a player who's challenging me from my region, who I'm seeing all the time. He was pushing me
Yeah.
as much as I was pushing him. Like 2016, I think besides now, I think I'm at my best right now. No wobbling, but I think I'm at my best melee wise right now. But 2016 was my other peak, and that's when I beat Zane. Let's go. Never lived that down. Never let him live that down. Um, but it's because of Zayd playing him every week that I was conditioned to like do that well.
Try your hardest.
Yeah, yeah, and just have like the patience,
Great.
to play neutral and stuff.
That's great.
Yeah,
That is kind of weird to me. I think playing your homie, Zayd was your homie at that
yeah.
time, for that long kind of turns off my brain.
Oh,
When I'm
really?
playing friendlies with Alex now, even though I want to win, my brain turns off halfway through. Like this is
Oh,
my
really?
homie. Mhm.
I don't know. It's just you just gotta have that competitive edge. Just no matter what, you gotta have the mental endurance. Just feel like
Can't do
I'm
it yet. Do
I'm
it.
still trying to figure him out. Like that's the thing that there was definitely an arms race with me and Zayd, because I was like punishing him for the really obvious stuff. I knew he was platform camping, and every week I played his platform camping. It got more and more refined, and I was like, I really cannot hit him now. I cannot hit him at all, and I had to like go in some crazy back airs, some hard read his jumps and stuff to hit him.
Hmm.
And I'm like, dude, this is like a good strategy. He's like not. He's really he actually making me think maybe Sheik wins, right? And I'm like, no, it can't be. So I was trying to figure out stuff, and we were having an arms race, and then next thing I know, he's beating Nintendo, and he's beating Diskid with the
That's
same
right.
strat. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, he knows the matchup. Yeah, so he
It
really.
brings back memories that I forgot I had, but I remember him going to the Foundry, and then he would pop off and like beat someone. I'd be like,
Yeah,
"Good, you did." Our interface
yeah,
look.
yeah, yeah. And what's crazy about him is that he wasn't just learning the Ice Climbers matchup, right? He was
Oh,
obviously getting really good
no,
at it.
you brought him up to here. He destroys everyone below him,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
destroys everyone. Yeah, yep,
yeah.
for sure.
And then Azel's kind of a different story. He was actually kind of always good. He's a spacey player. He plays similar to Mango as much as he denies it. He's in your face. He has fast reactions. That's Mango, right? So
Yeah,
I mean he does play differently from Mango. He's a little bit more center control oriented than Mango is, but uh Azel kind of just popped off because he's a spacey and he has talent. I think. I'm not saying he doesn't think, but there are a lot of things he does intuitively that are just really strong. Um,
our most recent friendly session is all I've been working with here. I
mhm,
stopped playing with him for a long time just because I was doing other stuff,
mhm.
but I actually started playing with him back when he was 12 on Anthers.
Yeah, the old school net play, right?
Yeah, yeah, we used to play, like, every single day. He was my
Oh wow.
first play friend.
Oh wow.
I remember one day he was like I went to you were there, you commentated it.
Uh
Remember Amir's, uh,
yes.
tournament where I
Yeah.
brought the stream and you were, like,
Metro
commentating all of it?
PCS. Yeah.
I played like a 9-year-old Charizard in PM over there. And then Azel, that same night, I went back. I saw Azel online. I'm like, hey man, you want to play? And then I'm like, dude, I just came back from this tournament. It was sick. And he was like, man, I'm too scared to go to tournaments. I'm 12.
Oh wow.
Dude, I just played a 9-year-old. And he's like, what?
Oh
9-year-old?
wow.
And then like he started going to tournaments.
Dang. See, this is crazy because, like, I mean, obviously, Spark and Azel are known by everyone in the melee world now, right?
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
both beaten H box. Once you beat a god, everybody knows who you are. People will suck your dick, whatever. Um, uh, but like, it's funny because these narratives, I didn't know that. Like these storylines, people don't know about, and people like knowing it. That's why people watch the documentary, because
Uh-huh.
it's not just the game. The community is obviously much deeper than the game. That's the whole point of the documentary. There are
People like
personalities. There
the
are people.
backstory.
What was that?
People like the backstory.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. I want people to know 209's backstory. It's really awesome. It's really cool. Uh, like like the melee world wouldn't be the same without the 209, simply because of someone like Homemade Waffles. Homemade Waffles alone came from Modesto, right?
It's
And
true.
I'm not saying like he's
You're not
super,
taking
a
credit
huge
for all.
Modesto fan,
Yeah.
and yeah, we're not taking credit, but because we honed our local scene, we made a difference. And now Spark is like helping with SSBM tutorials. He's a top Sheik
Mhm.
player, and there are everyone has the same potential, and everyone can work hard. And I actually low key want to
No.
make a crew of like-minded thinkers. Like I really like James Hirokun. I really like him.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't work very hard, I think. but he has a kind of a good mentality, I think. Yeah.
I don't know if that was a roast on him or
No, I mean, I think he knows. Yeah,
he knows. Okay.
I think he knows.
What I don't like about our Facebook group and whatnot is that people say 209 is dead,
Hmm.
Melee is dead, blah blah blah. I'm like, did you guys forget like your guys' top players are from here?
Yeah.
As soon as COVID's over, as soon as we start doing this again, there's gonna be a new Spark, a new
Hmm.
Azel, a new
Yeah.
like you don't know.
Yeah.
Could be.
And you can tell who they are from the way they play, from the way they
Yeah, it's gonna
work.
be Alex.
It's gonna be Alex. Yeah, I mean, Loki Slim Chang too. Loki Slim Chang gonna make some crazy upsets with
That
Mario.
dude needs to go places. Yeah, he didn't he beat Zayn Sheik?
Zane Sheik.
Yeah, he
Oh,
beat
I
him.
didn't know that. Oh, really?
Beat
Was
him,
it
yeah.
net play tournament?
It was a net play tournament. Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. Nice.
Yeah, it was sick.
Zane Slayers. No, it makes me so happy when people from our region make an upset.
hmm
Yeah, like when
When did
Jason beat now Ray, Jason now Ray,
now
um
Ray? Sorry.
now Ray, yeah, beat I think it was S2J a couple times, something like
Oh
that.
snap!
I
Oh snap!
know I know
Uh,
they beat Shroom. I'm gonna say they. I think they're all right with they.
okay.
Um, I think they beat Shroomed at some point, and then S2J at some point. So yeah, I mean, people you know the people that work hard and the people that have it, and it could be anyone. I think I want people to be inspired. You know.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're
Yeah.
gonna do, Andre. I mean,
Yeah.
as soon as we get that tournament going, I think you're the perfect face for that.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what's funny? Because like, I mean, you know me. I only put out my best face online, and I'm here. I'm a person with my own weaknesses, my own habits, bad habits,
hmm
and no one sees that, right? And most people keep that from the rest of the world. But it's kind of a funny thing that ever since it's not just melee, but even back in church, people always tell me, "Oh, Andre, you're so inspiring. You know, you're
hmm
just such an inspiring brother." And I'm like, "Oh my god."
You don't see it in yourself.
No, I can see. I think when I talk to people, I can feel it because I always want more for people and for myself.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I want people to be at their best, um, and that's like what I want for everybody. And I want to. I'm always pushing that. That's the whole point of the podcast. That's the whole point of my YouTube. You know.
hmm
So yeah,
It's true, man. It's true.
yeah,
I wouldn't be here saying it if it wasn't true,
yeah.
and that's why I'm gonna use you for marketing purposes.
Dude, I'm down. Let me. You can use me. Use me. Use my body. I'll sell
uh,
out.
yeah, we'll see. As soon as COVID's over, as
Yeah.
soon as we get a second gaming hub or in Modesto, that really sucks. That
Yeah.
sucks. I lost 30 free monitors from my man. I mean,
Hey,
I was gonna.
you know what? There's still an opportunity with Wartorn. They're still open. They still have space. I know that I don't remember who was hosting back then. There was some not really bad blood, but as long as they trust the TO and that the deal is clear, they will be
Mhm,
willing. And their store is already open. They're just not
mhm.
doing like large Yu-Gi-Oh events or Magic the Gathering events or whatever they were doing before. Like only half of their store has stuff in it. But I'm close to one of the employees. I don't know if you know Izzy,
Perfect.
right?
I know Izzy. Yeah,
Yeah, Izzy. Yeah, from Wartorn. He works at Wartorn now.
he
Uh,
works at Wartorn now.
yeah, he works at
He
Wartorn now.
he didn't work there when we were friends, right? Back
I
in
don't
the.
think so. No, before he
Okay,
didn't. But
yeah,
actually,
that's sick.
I went in because I live down the street from Wartorn. Um, like it's like a minute drive, 2 minutes drive.
Did you move?
I moved to Manteca. Yeah,
Oh, I'm so confused. I'm like,
yeah.
dude, you live in Modesto,
No,
bro.
my parents still live at the house in Modesto.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but I moved in with my wife in Manteca,
Yeah, marriage
and
thing.
yeah, and so what was I saying? Oh, War Torn. I walked in and I saw Izzy and I said hello. Me and my wife were just checking out what they had. They have like some random comics and not really comics, but like a bunch of trading card game stuff. We were checking out their
Mhm.
Pokemon cards and retro games. And as I was walking out, Chia, the owner, said bye to me because he remembered me. And I was like, I didn't think he would say hello, but he said bye. He recognized me through the mask, and I was like, dude, this guy knows me still. And I remember there was only two people in the Smash community that Chia fully trusted with TOing. That was
Uh-huh.
me and Nikita. You remember Nikita, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think he had any bad blood with Ryan, but there was some random drama concerning with people. And do you remember that
Oh,
about that when like
remember that? Yeah, I
yeah,
do.
I don't remember
Because Ryan.
who it was involved. I don't remember who was involved, but
Hmm.
yeah, they ended up not able to host that anymore because Nikita
Oh,
left, and yeah,
I
um,
do remember that tournament. Streamed it maybe a few times, and then
yeah.
I have this set versus pancakes there. I
Oh yeah.
actually sent that set to you, didn't I?
Oh,
To review my stream
for did I
once?
ever do it? Did I do it?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you did. Yeah,
Okay.
you did. 'Cause I remember. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that tournament was sick. And if
Yeah.
Chia's still cool, I like Chia. It was cool.
Yeah. She is really
Um,
cool. Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I really wanted Hax's nightclub though. Where we're gonna get like 30 monitors from?
I know that's true. Yeah, the gaming hub had that. I don't know.
Mhm.
We'll have to put it in the past. Well, that heartbreak. Yeah,
Yep.
the
That
resources.
that would not only does the monitor push us into the future, I think the future was going to be the futuristic melee setups were going to be a really good marketing tool. Like, hey, I
Yeah.
want to go there. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go to a tournament with all
Yeah.
monitors. Maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. And then if the top players like if Trap Lord can convince all of his friends that this is cool, like this tournament's cool,
Uh huh.
there we go. We got monitor tournaments in Modesto.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, does NorCal people wanna go to the cool Modesto tournament with all those monitors and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
such a good idea.
Yeah.
Failed because of COVID.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all right.
Well,
I'm happy. At least you have vision. For something like
yeah.
that, because that you won't lose that. Um, I'm almost now just in my like deep down just scheming like should I just get a job at War Torn if they're hiring and then like just kind of infiltrate and then like set something up.
Are you just for melee.
Yeah.
Uh, do you think you need a, regular day job now? Or are you, like, cool with just your Fiverr commissions at
I'm
street commission?
actually I've been debating like deep down whether I should because
Mhm,
the money would be more consistent and like commissions is like I'm making okay money, barely matching minimum wage, right? And
mhm.
it's what I do, it's good practice, but like um it's just stressful. But I think long term it's still better to keep doing what I'm doing. But it's
Yeah.
still there's still like a debate there internally. Um yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll relate it to me where I'm programming an entire game by myself while
Yeah.
also having a job,
Yeah.
and I'm being carried by maybe some other people I'm paying that I
Mhm.
can afford because of my other job.
Yeah.
You could not only turn you're not a business, but, like, maybe you can be
Right.
with
Yeah.
2 incomes. Maybe you can shoot for something else.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely push. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities for me. There's a lot of different directions I can go. For example, instead of getting a day job, I could lean more into Etsy content because I started making sales on there, and it's actually like all
Mhm.
right. So there's a lot of opportunities. I'm just trying to find the most optimal one by experimenting. I'm gonna try TikTok. I'm gonna try it all, and there's still a possibility I can just find a job here in Manteca. So yeah, I mean, especially with me, like if we end up having a kid. Uh, I just gotta have something super solid. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, shoot, the freaking, regular job benefits are great.
yeah,
You don't
yeah,
get that when you're making your own money.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, we're about to do taxes and stuff too. Man, it's crazy. Married life's crazy. Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I just gotta start thinking like long term. Like, I don't. I'm pretty sure you know this, but super long term, my dream in life is to make an anime film about Joan of Arc. That's what I studied for
Yeah.
several years, and I love that story, and I just want to retell it. Right. And
Mhm.
I now that I'm a little bit more savvy with art business, I calculated the amount of capital I need to make the type of production that I want to make, and it's about $20 million, right? So
With that's a lot of money on
it
it.
is. I know it is, but I had to calculate it because, and I looked at, out of curiosity, I looked at Ghibli's production costs for like Spirited Away. It's comparable. It's about $20 million. So
Cool.
it was an accurate estimate basically. Um,
Mm.
and if we're talking that kind of big bucks, I have to have some kind of vision and I have to have some kind of path. And if
Yeah,
I'm gonna be as old as Hayao Miyazaki, he was probably like 60 whatever years old when he made Spirited Away. I'm down. I'm down to play the long game like that. So
yeah, climb the ladder, bro.
yeah, yeah,
One step, one freaking. That's a stair, but one step at a time.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's true, man. We're
yeah,
like little bucks right now. Who knows? In
yeah.
20 years, we might be millionaires.
I'm Bambi. Did you say little bucks?
Little bucks.
I thought like when you said bucks, I thought like deers. Call me young Bambi.
Yo, no one watching this thought of thought of Bambi.
They thought of Bambi. Now they will. Oh shit. Uh, anyway, I think that was good. I think we had a good podcast.
Yeah, I think we should totally call it.
Yeah, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I got another one lined up with another friend of mine. So it was a lot of fun talking to you, PJ. Thanks for joining me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to shout out anyone or?
Nah, man, I got nothing to shout out. We're friends. We're just talking. We're just goofing off.
Yeah,
I want to talk
sure.
to you about some marketing stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, Andre, I'll talk to you soon, man. We're like brothers. We're not like
Yeah, man.
random on the internet.
And I'm sure we'll meet again in bracket with my new strats.
With my new strats too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm sure we both learned something. That's the arms race I'm talking about. This is the thing. Oh, this is my word to you. As
Mhm.
soon as Azel beat me, as soon as Spark beat me, as soon as Traplord beat me, they took off. I am an excellent gatekeeper because once you beat me, you know how to play and you know how to think. Okay,
You know how to play. That's right.
I
Yeah.
force people to learn how to play.
Mhm.
That's the great thing about ice climbers because if you're not taking it seriously, you will just get grabbed. Okay, so
You can't just
I
push buttons.
yeah, so I wish you the best in Melee. I want you to be really good, and I think you can be. I think you have a solid foundation, and
Thank you.
I think you do have PJ stuff whether you realize it or not.
I'll find it. I'll hone it.
Yeah, yeah.
Alex killed me. I want Alex to play you as well.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
down.
Alex
I'm down.
killed
I've run into
people.
him. Like the thing about Fox. Just last note before we, I just want to talk about Fox Ices real quick.
Yeah, sure.
It's more volatile than Falco Ices, because I can make random guesses and it's more likely to hit Fox than it is to hit Falco. That's why I'm able to beat him a little bit more easy than you. Because like he can just make a random mistake and get jabbed, whereas that's a lot less likely to happen to Falco.
He
Yeah.
can't just stop you with a laser.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He has to like do stuff and hit his L cancel and stuff. Yo, if he misses an L cancel, he's so dead. Falco doesn't have to worry about that. Sometimes Falco can just F tilt.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All
Yeah.
right.
Anyway, I just want to say that. Yeah. No, but yeah, you and Alex are really good. Keep playing. Yeah.
Well, dude, man, I'm gonna go play him right now. Actually.
Oh, sweet. All right. Nice. Good luck. Yeah. Tell him to enter. Yeah. Tell the Merced guys if someone can put in another prize pool and get me, you, and Alex all in there. We got an event.
Would that spark something?
Huh?
Do you think it would spark people to join if us three won?
I don't know. Maybe they would think they're just gonna get farmed.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, but it would be fun for me because it's competition. So okay, this is the thing. Some people want good players. Some people want to farm some noobs. Some people want to farm some noobs, but some people want good competition, and we will see who comes out of the woodwork because there's good competition.
Mm-hmm. Hey, one thing is Thursday nights aren't good for Alex. He has school still.
Oh, I see.
He's getting
I see.
masters.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever it is, I do think. I mean, all the 2-9 players still play. They be playing net play, like
100%. I'm gonna bring them out.
Yeah, they all play net play, and yeah, whether or not we want to do net play tournaments, whether or not you have interest in that, I think there's no reason why there shouldn't be some kind of organized event based around the 209.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, whether it's automation iteration or not,
it's not gonna be auto.
I think it's so sick. It literally the abbreviation is AI. It's so cool.
I don't want a robot running my tournaments, bro.
What if it's me? It's me as Iron Man. It's a cyborg, not a robot. Okay.
It's Andre bot.
Yeah, it's me. Anyway, I'll figure out a way to do it right. whether you
Okay.
believe in it or not. I love Iron
Hey,
Man is my
I'll trust
inspiration.
you, bro. I'll trust
Thank you.
you.
All right, dude. Well, I'll talk
Cool,
to you
man.
soon. Yeah.
Cool,
See ya.
man. See you later, dude.
Bye bye.